What's going on, guys? Happy Friday to you. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, there's a story that's been going around since Mother's Day. It happened on Mother's Day. A lot of my subscribers from Memphis, shout out. You guys already know about the story, but I'm going to share it with the rest of the community and whoever's watching. Guys, we already know that armed robbery is one of the things now that's escalating to all-time highs. It's usually people that are very young and have no, that place no importance on human life. And I want to be honest with you. This story is about a family that was robbed on Mother's Day. And get this, guys. They were robbed in their driveway of their mother, going to see their mother on Mother's Day, or mother-in-law, whoever. And they had children with them, and the lady was holding an infant child when these thugs ran up on her and pulled the gun in front of her and her husband and robbed them. Check it out.
Yeah, Greg and Seth, this family is still very shaken. I'm told that multiple family members actually passed out when the robbers opened fire. Startling surveillance video shows the moments a family frantically runs in fear as two armed robbers aggressively approach them.
Just very scary. I thought I was going to die.
We were granted permission to speak with this 15-year-old who wishes to remain anonymous for her protection. She says about 30 of her family members had gathered at this house on Duke Road for Mother's Day. Moments after arriving, she says her mother and brother were robbed at gunpoint while holding her baby sister.
My little sister had fell and we had to fix her shoe. And then this car pulls up and they just come out with guns and they start pointing at us and they tell us to give them everything we have.
Snatching her mother's purse with important documentation inside and taking around $600. Memphis police say before leaving, the suspects fired 2 shots into the house, one grazing the teen.
They shot my direction and I bent down, but the shot was towards me. Then after that, they shot again and the glass door broke. The bullet exploded like right close to my back and I got glass all over my hands.
Detectives described the suspects as 3 men in dark-colored clothing driving a silver Infiniti. Investigators determined a stolen 2013 Infiniti with Arkansas tags DV58487 was in the area. They're also being linked to a robbery that happened 15 minutes earlier and a mile away on Rustwood Road, where a man was robbed of his keys, passport, phone, and $270. At this time, no arrests have been made in the case. If you know anything, call Crime Stoppers at 528-CASH.
Okay, guys, that was the story. And I'm going to be honest with you. That is sickening. That's a sickening display. You know what I'm saying? These people go to the house to celebrate a national holiday, a celebration of, the one that bore you life or the one that cared for you and got you to the point of where you are right now. You've seen the people dressed up. And for some idiots to come down the damn street, animals, jump out the car on random people, pull guns on them in front of children and everything without no disregard. Anything could have happened in that scenario. It's a family, man, woman, and children. That lady was carrying the baby. They ran right up on her, put the gun up on them and everything like it was nothing. Stole important documents and $600 in cash. Now, me personally, I never carry cash. I make it a rule that I don't carry cash because a debit or credit card is very easily able to be cut off. Whereas the cash, you know what I'm saying? Once that's out there, it's gone in the wind. Now, another thing that bothers me about this whole situation, they shot at the house twice in their escape. Why? Why? It's bad enough when somebody robs you at gunpoint. You have a feeling of loss or you have a feeling of defeat. Scenarios run through your head. We all been through this when we've been robbed at gunpoint. I've been robbed at gunpoint several times. One time I had to fight for my life and had to yield and hope the guy didn't shoot me and I was at his mercy. But like I was saying, it's a sense of loss. all these scenarios go through your head of what you could have did or what you should have did after it's over, but you realize something was taken from you that most likely will never be returned. And that's the problem I got with this. Stuff like this, where they going up with no regard for human life, pulling guns on people in front of their kids, dehumanizing the father, you know, because as a man's one of the main jobs as a husband and a father and a man is to protect those that you love. You know what I'm saying? Granted, nobody should have to walk around with guns on them to protect themselves, but the bottom line is this. This is a holiday, an innocent thing. They're not thinking about this. And here comes some animals jumping out the car and violating them like that. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. They said they was linked to a robbery 15 minutes before that, where the guy lost car keys, his passport, and $270. Now, I don't know if you looked at that house, that area, it must be in a hood type area because they was visiting the mother. You know what I'm saying? So she probably was there for years. The neighborhood probably went down. It happens. They're not thinking nothing about that. Now, they shoot at the house. Bullet grazes one of the kids. Now think about this as a man. I want you really to think about this, guys. They already victimized you, violated you, and your woman, put the gun on her, got the baby in her arms. Anything could have happened. You felt powerless and defenseless, talked all that shit, ran, and then shot up the house and hit your other daughter in the house. How you think that make you feel? Psychologically, that's hard to deal with. And I'm going to tell you something. These robbery cases, all these stupid, senseless robbery cases, they need to change the laws and start treating these as terrorist acts. And when I say terrorist, I'm talking about like the silly stuff, like, you know, that people was going through over in the Middle East. That type of terrorism. It needs to be an act of terrorism. And I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, we was hungry, oh, we this, we that. Because I'm going to tell you something. That was a Hispanic family. Them black folks that robbed them. You know what I mean? A lot of people call racism when something is always dealing with another race against black folk. You think that was a racism against Spanish people? That's just something I brought up. The thing is this. You can't be victims in life, but while victimizing other people. And that's real. Let me say this real fast and I'm going to get out of here. Now, I'm being dead honest with you. Nothing will change unless the laws get changed. See, I'm going to tell you something, and this is a problem I have with lawmakers. Everybody wants this prestigious position of making a difference. I'm a lawmaker. I'm this. These entitled titles that make people look at them in awe like they making a difference, while in reality, nothing's happening. When you watch a city moves in crime. It escalates. That's why it's called a crime wave. You'll see the wave with the statistics, if you're doing it right, of, okay, this is starting to pick up, this, that. Laws should be made to quell that stuff. But nobody does that. You know why they don't do that? Because that shit don't happen in their neighborhood. They'll come to work in the city, see all the bullshit. We're working on it, but ain't nobody being victimized in their family or people around them that's close to them. They move far away from the bullshit, but they always come and speak on it. Until stuff start happening to where it starts affecting a lot of the higher up people, you ain't gonna see no change. And that's the part that's sick. These are human lives. What if they pulled that gun out and she told her to put her hands up and she just, in a lapse of concentration, dropped the baby fall and get hurt? People are getting emboldened. These guys was emboldened. They robbed somebody the first time. Oh, $270. That ain't enough. Probably driving out of there. Oh, see them? Oh, yeah, they look like they got money. They dressed up. Let's run over there. $600. They hit the lottery. So now you got what? 3 people in the car, $870, split it between themselves. Nice little bit of pocket change. Stupid stuff. You got money to, you got enough, you can drive around in a stolen car, which is another thing. You drive around in a stolen car looking for people to take something from, but you can't get up and go out and do something for yourself and get yourself on the right path to where you feel as though you don't have to do that kind of shit. I'm telling you, a lot of people out there that relish in victimizing people, and it's a damn disgrace. That's neither, man, listen. Guys, this is bad. It's bad because, every Mother's Day now, especially going from this year to next, when Mother's Day is coming up, they might not even want to go over there with the and visit this lady because they always got that reoccurring memory of what happened to them. And nobody should go through that. Nobody should go through that. Them children was running for their damn life. For real. Then something happened to people like this in the street. They get shot down by police or something like that. All of a sudden, a whole bunch of strangers come. Oh, rally. They shouldn't have did that. Everybody got a pass. We need to start evaluating these people. You got a history of guns, drugs, violence, and stuff like that. Fuck off. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to play the victim and get that sympathy, but they don't never tell what they really did to deserve the justice that's brought upon them. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope they catch these animals, man, because this is a damn disgrace. Emboldened behavior. Take care.